Wait, do you hear music? Mm-mm. Ooh, oh my. What is up? What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be Scarlet Hollow episode 2. We're on episode 3. We're on episode 3. Episode 3, part 2. That's what it is. We left off at us being at the dinner table with Reese's mom, Dr. Kelly, and Kanika and Stella. And yeah, we left off on that scene. We was just about to enter a door, but she refused for us to go in that door. But we're about to get into it. And I think after the dinner, we probably be heading over to Oscar's home and doing the whole ghost bust. So this is going to probably be a very exciting episode. I know last episode I ended abruptly because my camera was on its last notch. And literally right after I ended the video, my camera said, pack. And I was like, perfect timing. Yeah, I am in the same shirt because it's in the same day. I just didn't want to put it as just one big video. This is later on through the day. And hopefully y'all don't hear too much noise because they're doing some work outside my building. So yeah, I'm going to have that noise going and pumping. And hopefully it's not too loud. But without further ado, grab your water, grab your snacks, grab whatever drink you want to drink. And let's get straight into this video, shall we? Okay. Dinner's already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative, and Reese is suddenly quiet and tense. His shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with the sharp, fierce gaze. Do he not have sauce on his spaghetti? Interesting. Okay. She sits opposite you at the far head of the table, her features silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Book smart. She's the town doctor. This dinner might be a good opportunity to question her about recent events. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I work too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste and brains. And if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauce, you know No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. Ooh. Okay, because I'll be beginning to check. My mic is on. I just get to talking. Have you ever heard of factitious disorder? Factitious? Factitious. Another word I'm going to Google once I'm done recording. About Reese, small talk, the danger. Let's talk about this disorder. Look, everybody, look. Of course I have. I went to medical school. What's a factitious disorder? Factitious? Whatever. Well, it's not whatever. You need to learn your words and say them properly. Silence fall over the dinner table. It's where someone pretends to be sick or makes themselves sick on purpose or does it to someone else. Oh. Great dinner rolls, Dr. Kelly. I didn't make them. I just put them in the oven. The silence returns. Seconds feel drawn out like minutes. Aside from Reese's mom staring down the table, nobody's making eye contact with anyone else. Small talk. Lie, food's really good. I mean, why would I lie about that? Is the food nasty? Thanks for putting this together, Dr. Kelly. Why didn't you want me poking around the clinic? What were Stella and Kanika like as kids? You're a doctor. Have you ever seen a dead body? How well do you know Tabitha? Let's return. Let's see what else we got about Reese. Does no one in this town have 2 parents? What exactly does he have? It must break your heart having to isolate your son from the world like this. Do you think Reese might feel better if he got to see people more often? Why are you so hell-bent on keeping your son from seeing his friends? Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. Don't you find your son's art concerningly macabre? I'm not saying that right. I feel like I'm asking y'all like y'all gonna tell me. The danger. You're a doctor. Where were you last night when Rosalina got hurt? You see any weird hairless creatures scurrying around in the woods? Has anyone come in suffering from hallucination? Have you seen any sick animals lately? Have there been any strange illness spreading around town? Do you know let's ask her. Do you know Sam Wayne? Sam Wayne? Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. No, doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Someone who's been following ties around. Super mysterious guy. We have reason to believe he might have caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. He definitely looked like he could use medical help. So please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Okay, so let's talk about what is your business, huh? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Reese then, since I was trying not to be in y'all business, but let's talk about that. I'm not poisoning my son, so you can stop with the thinly veiled accusations. Wow, he has combination of a genetic disease that give him fragile immune system, among other things. It's too much to get into. A lot of technical terms that I'd have to explain. It's not good dinner talk, and it can't be pleasant for him to have to hear it again, so let's drop it. So why can he tell me that? I'm fine talking about it. I'd rather we talk about something else. The tension at the dinner table reaches a breaking point. All right, that's enough. Dr. Kelly is interrupted by Reese before she can finish her thought. So, I was wondering if we can maybe watch a movie sometime this week while Ty is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. I can handle a movie, Doc. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in a basement, alone, just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends. Oh, Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can try and fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly shoots open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Dang it, I knew it. I knew this should be too much. I mean, that's because you got him all up and worked up. Everyone, get out of my house. Please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. But we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs his friends the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I am his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. She did say please. Don't think I don't know something is up here. Don't think we don't know if something is up here. We have stuff to do anyways. He seemed fine before dinner. Sorry, we'll get out of the way. Quietly leave. I'm about to call her bluff. I don't care what you think. I just want you out so I can take care of my son. Whatever. You just want to take care of your son. What's behind that door? The three of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. I hope you feel better soon. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of a lock signals to end your dinner at Reese's. Do you really think Reese's mom is poisoning him? If she is, I swear to God. Because, I mean, where was his sauce? She wouldn't. That's just so horrible. Who could do something like that to their own own kid, and for so long? No, there's no way. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree. It seemed far-fetched, and it's definitely rare, but I don't think we can rule it out. The door behind the clinic felt like it had the same pull on me as the carving in the mines. Dr. Kelly is, I'm about to say what I'm about to say, honey. Do you think something's back there? I didn't mention it last night, but when I saw the carving, it gave me a vision of what happened in the old collapse, and there's another of those things in there. I can feel it. Another one of those carvings is somewhere in there. I'm going to talk about this. Whoa, really? Do you think it will give you another vision? What if this is related to the ditchlings? You're not suggesting we go poke around in there, are you? I am. Of course, I am. Maybe tomorrow. I am not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on the bed vibe Ty got. Well, bye. You don't have to. You don't have to. Can I say that to her? Oh, dang it, I can't. Do you think Reese might have a supernatural affliction? There's something seriously wrong with that dynamic. I didn't even get to finish my food. I mean, this is the second time I got rushed to eat or not eat at all. I didn't even get to finish my food. Dr. Kelly is hiding something. What a lovely dinner. I'm going with my mysticals. We're going to keep it mystical. Like, related to what you felt in there. If he did, why wouldn't Dr. Kelly have it? It makes more sense if he just had a genetic condition, assuming there isn't any foul play. She's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on, and she has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than just him being sick, but it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's just get going. The sun is setting, and we wouldn't want to miss a second of the ghost action. And I don't want to be out here when those little hooligans come outside. Did y'all forget about them? Stella hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kaneko follow her down the slowly darkening street. Lit by the orange hues of setting sun, here we go. The library feels different. What once a quiet, quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, as its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Look, there they go. 1, 2, 3. Maybe Stella's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real. And the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events of past few days. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there. Powerful in there. And you can feel it stir as the sun sets and the daylight fades away. Your thoughts jump to the ghost book you've read over the years. So often the ghosts in stories are metaphors for something else. Are real ghost metaphors too? Into the library. I thought we was going to their home. Just as its exterior intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in the place with them as they left. Look at the cat. What's this over here, this picture? Hey, Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in the library. It's against the rules. Girl, Kanika is working my nerves. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, you're just in time. Rosalina's situated in the back room. Alexis is going to keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'd love for her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on strong meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been here by her side nonstop. She's been a really good friend. Rosalina and I are both lucky to have her right now. I'm glad she's back home, at least, and we'll be able to get her back into her real home in no time. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microphones, Sharpies, and paper for automatic writing, matches, and candles for rituals. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? I wasn't able to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in, light pop out to grab more stuff once things start getting spooky. I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Oh, Avery's here, boo. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Avery, glad you can make it. The more pair of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing, always happy to offer a hand or two. Is my cousin about to slide in? Is she about to tootsie slide? Glad if there will be someone else with a level head in there tonight. Whoa, is that an EMF reader? I've never seen one in person. Look at this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microphone. You're really covered all your bases. Maybe I spoke too soon. Kanika, go home. Go argue with your mama and your brother. You know me, Kanika. I'm as level-headed as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, y'all apparently saw some really unexplainable stuff on Monday, and that mine only collapsing again after 100 years while y'all were there. I'm just saying, anything seems possible right now. There's something back there. I can feel it. This whole town is one big supernatural death trap. Those mines were chock full of ghosts last night. Last night was weird. I don't know what we saw. I'm gonna talk about these ghosts. After all my fruitless ghost hunts, I had basically convinced myself that ghosts weren't real. But last night, we saw some really convincing evidence. Though I'm still 50-50 on whether they were cryptids or ghosts, hopefully whatever happens tonight will help clear that up. I can't wait to wander through Oscar's house for a few uneventful hours before getting Rosalina tucked into bed. I could use a nice quiet night after everything we went through. That'd be too bad. I was kind of hoping to see a ghost. Maybe it'll be a happy medium between no ghosts and daily spirits of vengeance. A Casper situation might be nice. What are all these doors? We're not going to talk about these doors? Like, what is Rosalina and Alexis doing down there? I envy your pessimism here, but I suppose it won't be long until we get into the bottom of things. Oh, it's Zane. I forgot we invited Zane. Kinda, I think. I don't know if he invited himself or Stella said, okay. Yo, don't rush off Ghostbusting without Zane. No way I was going to forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you can make it. Oh, she did agree. I just thought she was talking. I'm not even going to lie. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers. I feel like he'd talk like Shaggy about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind, dude. Now let's go mess with some ghosts, dude. I hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters. It's actually going to be 7. Are you counting yourself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 7. If there's everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. Kanika, go home. Go home, Roger. I guess she could catch up to us once she gets here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. I'm so tired of her. You and your companions grab some equipment from one of Stella's carefully stashed bug-out bags before heading towards the junction connecting Oscar's house and the library. Oh, that's fancy. Looks like the sun has almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey, Rosalina, get your little... You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. Okay? This is how you lost your leg, because you wanted to go into some dangerous situations on your own. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. I tried to stop... I'm going to start calling him Mr. G. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Alexis, get a backbone. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo. Rosalina. Let Oscar handle this. Let her come with us. It's her house, too. Rosalina, what the heck? You're seriously injured. We're going to let her daddy handle this. I've done enough resting, and it's not like hobbying around in the library is any different than hobbling around. I said hobbying. Hobbling around the library is any different from hobbling around our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. Well, why didn't you go there? They said at night. You could have been there during the day. You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. I've got to learn to walk around eventually. Might as well start while I'm still on pain meds. And our house is one story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. Oscar sighs. The doctors did say I should encourage you to practice walking. Okay, so how about this? Alexis and Rosalina, y'all stay in the library and walk up and down these aisles, and we'll go handle this. Get a backbone, Oscar. Okay, you can come along. But if you get tired or if it starts to hurt, you let me know right away. Thanks, Dad. Now, let's get our house back. Oh, listen, if she fall down the stairs, if we get split up, if anything happened, I'm not saving the kids. Because the dad needs to tell her, hey, no, what I should say, we can go for a walk tomorrow morning. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family, where's the cat? Oh, I forgot the cat is in the library. Never mind. Oh, one of those things are right there. Look, guys. Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Mystical. And there's that feeling again, like the minds, like the doctors. Look, she already sitting down. Like the minds, like the door to the clinic, a dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you cannot know. I should have got the pastor to come. You can imagine long winter nights reading by the fireplace without a care in the world. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. But I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oh, here come my cousin. Or could be Reese. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Seems I'd made it just in time. Let's get the show on the road. Yeah, Kanika, look like how you looking. I don't have all night. Tabby? Great, she's here. Wow, Ty, you really brought the whole gang together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Ty, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? Oh, please let me explain. She's my cousin. What, I like her. We're friends. I'm just placating her. Whatever. She just wants to make sure I don't get hurt. She's my cousin. Yeah, we're trying to bond. Deal with it. You don't see me inviting Miles to stuff. First of all, whatever you got going on with Miles has nothing to do with me and my cousin. So if you don't want to invite Miles, that's your choice. Oh, Kanika, I do not like her. I thought I was going to like her. I thought I was slowly going to warm up to her. But no, you don't see me inviting Miles to stuff all the time. Just because your family doesn't mean you all need to be friends. Oh, a lot has changed since high school. Maybe you two could be friends if you tried. Oh, I'm about to be on. You know what? When it comes to Kanika now, I don't care. The bridge has been burned. Tabitha, like, what type of argument is that? You don't see me inviting Miles. Miles is a kid. We are all adults. The only kids that's here right now is Zane, Alexis, and Rosalina. And technically, they don't even supposed to be here. Zane, I didn't even know he was actually going to show up for real. So, and to take it back to the last episode, Miles made it clear that he's not friends with Rosalina. He's only friends with Alexis and Zane. So why did they invite him? Kanika, this is not about you. Okay? You're not a Scarlet. This game is called Scarlet Hollow. You live here. Know your place. Know your place before we kick you out of town. Tabitha and Kanika eye each other suspiciously. Okay. The mutual disgust in their eyes tells you that Stella is not correct. But maybe for now you can ghost hunt on opposite sides of the room. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Wait, is it just me or does it suddenly feel colder? It sure does. I definitely feel that. Same. I've got chills. You got chills in that long coat? I got you. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder, but that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Whoa, a genuine cold spot? I gotta snap a pic up for prosperity. Zane, did you get a picture of a ghost at least? That's it. This isn't very scary. Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? Come on, ghost. Let's see some real action. Yeah, let's ask her about this. Why everybody look at me like that? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified, sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. Come on, ghosts. Let's see some real action. I'm scared. Let's leave. All right, gang. I think we'll cover more ground if we split up and search for clues. Maybe it's just shy. We're wasting our time here. Oscar said the ghost is in Rosalina's room. Great. We found the ghost. Case closed. Good work, team. Let's split up. It's like, usually I probably wouldn't say let's split up. But, like, it's how many of us in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus me, 9. We can split up. We could definitely split up. Obviously, they got to stay together. They can go together. They can go together. Look. So she invited him. Y'all stick together. Me and my cousin can go together. The dad can kind of go with them, you know. All right, gang. We'll cover more ground if we split up. Is Oscar house really haunted? You know, Kanika, you're making me very upset. First of all, the main 3 people, 1, 2, 3 here. Why y'all looking at me? We're here to catch ghosts. Are we not? I'm confused. Oh, if that's the case, then I call dibs on Tabby. Fine, but Ty is coming along too. The 3 of us can search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet. No, absolutely not. I think we all know how that would go. Ghost or no, splitting up is always a recipe. Well, Kanika, go home with Miles. Go home to your mom. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. Yo, once we find the ghost, how are we going to get rid of it? Like, how does one bust such a thing? Well, my ghost hunting kits has symbols from every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worse comes to worse, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. That sounds like fun to me. We might as well try it, right? What's the worst that could happen? We make the ghost mad and give us more evidence? Sound like a win-win. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. I don't understand why we couldn't split up. Whoa. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Yeesh. It's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own the house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? Kanika. I don't see how that's relevant. Weird. I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we just have to scrub it out first. Could be the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to. Oh, good idea. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean a carpet, Tabitha. At this point, I feel like Kanika is trying to poke the bear because everything Tabitha says does not need a rebuttal from Kanika. Go sit outside. Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. The stain is an attempt at expression. There are no words, no decipherable patterns, but you can still feel it. A cry for help from something that's lost its voice. Something is crying out for help. I'm sticking with my mystical. Something is crying out for help, huh? You might be onto something, Ty. I wonder if the blood spills something out on the floor underneath. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? In a house owned by the government? Nope, I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll just take the court for neglect instead. Did it not occur to you that there will be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but see, you didn't even have to say that. You could have just said what you had to say. But some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like a bad idea. Only one way to be sure. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. We'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around is stained and reddish brown. What is it? What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there, like Wayne? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. A hatch? Nope, nope, nope. We're going down there, right? Listen, at this point, why are we here? Let's do what we got to do. Of course we are. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted, all right? You got a basement choke full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Still no readings though. None of the equipment has made a sound. Of course. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever is under that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked through to the carpet. And it's red because North Carolina has red butt dirt. It's as simple as that. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. It can't be blood, right? I mean, if they form a friendship on their own, that's them. But me, I'm not going to force them to be friends. Kanika's right. You've got a muddy floor, and that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations. We solved your ghost problem. Okay, Tabitha, if you're going to be like that, you can also step to the left. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room. I need to know what's down there. Girl, keep your one-leg self on this couch or on this bed. Have you considered they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. You don't have to, sweetie. I'm going for it. You're going down. You come to an Oscar's living room. You can tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight, at least. Physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually and mentally, you've been ripped away, what's with this door, to some other place. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's still with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Girl, how do we end up back here? Oh, me and my cousin together. Where is everyone? Do we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Some friend Stella turned out to be. She keeps ditching me. Is fainting some kind of weird family thing? It was the ghost. Okay, what the heck is going on? Must be a gas leak. Let's talk about this fainting. Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement? Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar House is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? It must be the misremembering thing. I must be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Wait, we're not done ghost hunting. What if the others are passed out in Oscar's house or somewhere deeper into the library? Leave with Tabitha. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in the basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library was to be on the other side of that door. We're in a timeless loop. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. We in our yard. What is this? Something isn't right. It feels like clearly. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. Tabitha, please tell me I'm not only seeing the scratchy shadow in the distance. Do you see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. This is so cool. Pinch Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? Dang, Tabitha, what was that in that cream soda? Remain silent. You're not. What the heck is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? You see that creature. Oh, this creature. Okay. I'm like, what is we already talked about this. I got you. That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. This is so cool. Okay. Let's talk about this cream soda. Let's just crack a joke, Excuse me, it was just normal cream soda, and you had it hours ago. I mean, you don't know the effects of what drug you probably put in here. This has nothing to do with me. It's a joke. Calm down, Tabitha. There's got to be an exit somewhere. We have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Ooh, oh my. Why? Why, Black Tabby Games? Why would you do this to me? I thought you said there was no jump scares in here. I literally read this the other day. What was that? Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Stella? The lover. Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Huh? Holy crap, Stella, you scared me. We all know that's not Stella, so let's not play games here. Eddie? It's Charlie. Ooh, let's do that. The presents. Oh, what? Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Edwardine? Eddie? You've got to be kidding me. This isn't Stella. This is the lover. I mean, I feel like we should just stay on the mystical point. Stella, are you okay? Okay, we know it's not Stella, so let's not play those games. It must have been a long time, hasn't it? I wasn't sure I was ever going to come back, but I'm glad I did. It's good to see you. The presents. It has been a long time. I wasn't sure if I would ever come back. I'm glad I did. It's good to see you. What are you? This ugly. I wish I could say the same. You have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here, of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what father might do. Stella, I'm really scared right now. No, we gotta keep it going. Play along. I'm not scared of father. Come with me, Eddie. Have you always wanted to see the coast? Now's your chance. We can just leave. Ooh, wait, what do they mean by play along, though? Let's do that. I'm not scared of father. Okay, what is this? Some kind of scene? Wow, great job. You got me. You can stop now. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy. And now I'm the only Scarlet left behind. Left besides father. Have responsibilities. Charlie. This is kind of like Tabitha. How she's trying to stay, and I left, and the other person who I'm pretending as left. Shut up. She can't. She's clearly possessed. How do we snap her out of this? I'm more important than your responsibility. Screw your family. Screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives too? Well, let's do that. Tabitha stares at you, speechless. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for is not worth it. I'll get you out of here, Stella, I promise. Let's let her go. Spirit, let her go, please. You're right. What I came back for isn't worth it, but you are. I won't leave the Hollow without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around. She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Oh, did I kill Stella? Come on, we must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else could happen. We have to go after Stella. Y'all, I think I killed Stella. Should we go after her? I don't think we're in the woods. Heck no, I'm not going back to that house. Do you need to hold my hand? Are you scared? Hold my hand, Tabby. I'm scared. We should hold hands for safety, not because I was scared. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go get Stella. Absolutely not. We are not being drawn deeper into the weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. I mean, this looks like our backyard, if we're going to be 100% honest. She yanks your arm, pulling you back to where you came. Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. Let's turn back. Just open the door. You step forward and open the door. Ugh. Bells rings as cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figurines unseen bangs against it. Oh, it's the figurine. The figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in a corner, ever so slightly more defined. I didn't even see that. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. We need help. God, please, let this call go through. Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. You see that? You need to pick that up, that cross. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the call ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Your cousin is cut off by the dial tone of a disconnecting call. Great. She couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. I'm gonna need y'all to stop putting these creatures in front of us. This is Rosalina. Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. Jesus, Rosalina, you scared the crap out of me. Ugh, Alexis, the mob. Maybe we should run him on a rail, too. Make an example of the whole family. You kids should have stayed in the library. I can't believe we're going to have to rescue you again. Yeah, I'm saying that. Wouldn't that be nice? People stand where they're supposed to. It's not about me, Tabitha. Stop making it about me. Please. He's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children, too. My boy was in there. Oh, these are the town folks. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. The ghost is showing us memories, isn't it? It's trying to communicate with us. The mob is talking about the collapse, right? Mama, what's the man talking about? Why hasn't Daddy come home yet? We're gonna have to play our role. Let's play our role. Not again. Who are you supposed to be this time? Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burnt up. This little creature. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna keep... As for you, lady, what makes you think you're gonna be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? This despicable Charles Shaw wasn't even responsible for the collapse in the first place. I wonder if we should be paying attention to the symbolism in these rooms. Do you think Rosalina okay standing like that? God, this sucks. I can't imagine what it must be like to be driven out of your own home like this. I wonder how many of these rooms there are. Mommy, I'm scared. Make the bad man go away. Keep listening. Daddy said when he's not here, I'm the man of the house, so you don't get to push us around. Mister, I'll call the police. My thing is, I want to know when we come to, is everybody going to be okay? I'm going to continue to pretend to be the person. Oh, so you're like some kind of toddler now, aren't you? Ugh. Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you could talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in the mines too instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. These noises are nasty. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out, unless you want to go up in the flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. It wants revenge on our family. That's why we aren't possessed. But neither of us have done anything wrong. It's been over 100 years since the collapse. It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for them. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're going to have to earn your keep, just like the rest of us, boy. Now, big inheritance for you. Okay, so was Charlie in love with Edward? Well, that sounds like somebody got shot. The mother and the mob are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died. We're in As we supposed to be Charlie. Is Charlie the ghost? Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? Who did you call on the phone earlier? Okay, yeah, who did you call? Friend of the family. Now, not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we do now? There's so many ditchlings here. I only saw one. Oh, where you come from? Well, I guess there's only one way to get to the end of this, shall we? Continue through the door. Pull yourself together, Tabitha. We're not dead. Okay, let's get our heads together. What do we do now? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we know, as far as we could tell. And whatever we saw in this room, at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapse in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. It sounds like my theory is theorying. Am I right or am I right? Okay. Are we supposed to be Charlie? Let's just continue through the door. I think Charlie and Edward were lovers. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. Are we back? Can we be back? Okay, this is more quiet. Look at the face, but it's more quiet. You're outside and it's not a false moon looming Hello? Oh, that's the buzz. I'm like, what was that? You're outside and it's night, a false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm and insects lively. Their calls are naturally teeny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fished from the bottom of a pond. What magic word do I have to say to get us to let us go? I'm sorry, okay? Whatever my family did to piss you off so much, I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Let them take Kanika. I don't even care. Get out my face. Get out my face. Of course she's the witch, of course. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? Oh, this one, the witch, spooky. Okay, these scenes are out of order. This one must be after the garden, after the collapse. Is it just me, or does the shadow keeps getting closer? Don't say that. Oh God, Kanika, I'll get you from here, I promise. No, I won't. Y'all can take her. I don't even care. I want to get off the ride now. Okay, fine. I'll watch another little play. Who this supposed to be? The scenes are all scattered. Okay, dang. How do you know I have a hots for Edwardine? Back off, lady. I don't know you, and if you know what's good for you, you don't know me either. Okay, let's talk about the scenes. That's exactly what I was thinking. This has to be after he met back up with Edwardine. Wait, what am I doing? I refuse to get invested in figuring out this weird... Girl, you better. Because you're here with me. And we keep getting in these little weird spells. So, what do you mean? You rather not figure it out? There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I can never approve of what the Scarlets did to your family. And what it did to the two of you, youngins. Childhood sweethearts. Just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? So Edwardine and Charlie, exactly. Let me just spoil it for you and say it doesn't work out. Our great-grandfather's name was not Charles. I'm sure, but now you realize the young lady don't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for the lack of desire, as you well know. The Enoch it's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of who is Eddie and who is Charlie or Charles. I'm so confused. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Our great-great-grandfather, he was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. I don't know much besides that, so don't bother asking. What happened to our parents? We talked about this. Assuming this ghost is Charlie, Its parents were driven out of town after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. Were you not paying attention? The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you. Not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Oh, because I left, there's a problem. The witch mimes handing you something. Oh, though her hands are empty. Can I click it? Oh. Everything you need to know is on that map. I can identify some of the plants in that room. Thoughts. What's the misfortune? Play along. Thank you. I should do as you say. I don't understand. Is this a map in some kind of poem? That's where you'll find them. You need her there. Then read what I've written down and be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. I wish I could have got a way to kill Kamiko. And then she's gone. Why everybody always sound like they're getting shot? Tabitha sighs. Okay, let's find a way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end or until we die, whichever. Before the two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh with a tinge of saccharine and stomach-churning scent of decay. There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resonance clearly doesn't want me here. Okay. Can you take that off your face, Wayne? Can you do that for me? Thank you for stepping on that, but he really wasn't bothering us. It doesn't seem to have same issues with these miserable little parasites. Okay. Oh. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? Let's talk to him. Nope. How did you get in here? Quick, Tabitha, let's team up against him. Hey, Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Are you Sam Wayne or are you something else? Stop asking me questions. Just stop interacting with the thing at all, okay? So cold, Tabitha. After everything we've been through, to have you treat me like a stranger? Shut up. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Ty. Why can't you do as I ask and stay out of trouble? But that girl won't let you, will she? Stella? Is that her name? Perhaps I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive. Tap the bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella? Oh no, what's he gonna do? Hey, are you okay? That couldn't have been easy for you to see. Tabitha, who the heck is he? Tell me now. Did you kill Sam Wayne? Absolutely not. I'm telling you the truth. Please stop asking. And if you see that thing again, just ignore it. Or better yet, run away. Now, come on. If it's got in here, there must be a way out. Tabitha, you have to... why that thing sound like it imitated me when I said, The two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined up by bottles and rails. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. It's Zane, the caretaker. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. Oh, that's Oscar. As the caretaker is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. The father lies in the center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away, and sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. Most of this room doesn't need much explaining, but what's up with all the rails? So this is Dad, played by a dad. Oscar, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I forgive you. It'll all be over soon. You're getting what you deserve. Do I want to say you're getting what you deserve, or it's... Because, I don't know, because they say you can't save everybody. So I don't know if my actions in this world that we're in right now will interfere with the outward world. So I don't know, once we come to, are all these people going to be dead, missing, what? And I don't have anything against Oscar. So I'm just going to say, it's okay, I forgive you. This looks especially painful, an emotional level. Even if everyone else could understand what we were saying, I wonder if he can even hear us. Dang it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that dang snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what BS. Strike a nerve? Is something on your mind? Yeah, because what's going on with you? It was Charles Shaw's fault. That's just a fact. That's not what we saw in the mines yesterday. I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't make a bit of sense out of what I saw down there last night. Tabitha, see, you're the reason. You want to pretend you don't see what you're seeing. And now these monsters swipe you away. Don't come looking for me. But even if you could, are you going to believe some weird otherworldly vision more than your own family? Yes. Yes, I am. This isn't just something I was told. It's in the history books. Well, people write history. You don't know that, Tabitha? They can make it up with lies. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept what he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy. Boy, both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try to find the proof. Or try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. You hear that, Tabitha? I'm so confused. I agree. I'm guessing this request didn't really pan out. Do you think that's why he was getting close with Edwardine? So wait, this is after the scene with Rosalina and before the scene with Stella. I don't know. Maybe you are a murderer. It seems to me like you killed yourself. All right, Dad. I won't let you down. I'll see what I can do. Get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. I am so confused. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm going to just, All right, Dad. I won't let you down. Stand in silence. I'll see you. Dang it, boy. I may not have till the morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back and at the very least show what Enoch. I promise. No, stand in silence. I promise I'll go back. We didn't kill Oscar. You watch as the father's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking a rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Follow her. We don't have a choice. Okay, is that a hand? You look bigger. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against the trellis. A small castle sits off to one side of the wall, and the bars of the prison loom over to both of it and all of you. Avery. I'm like, who's this? The entity. Climbing up the trellis again. How very Romeo and Juliet of you. No need to run off. I won't tell the old man. Though I've gotten sloppy, and you should try to be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. What the heck is the entity? You keep asking me things like I know any better than you do. I don't even know what you're talking about. I mean, you've been here longer, so you telling me you don't know anything? You haven't seen anything? Don't you know better than me? You're the one who grew up here. I just thought you might recognize stuff. Exactly. It's not like this is exactly what the real world looks like, is it? How am I supposed to recognize anything when it's all messed up like this? I mean, I don't know. You be acting very secretive. For all we know, none of this even happened. And even if any of this did happen, who's to say this is even close to any accurate interpretation? We're watching the memories of a dead man. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner, another victim of the Scarlet lies, like you, Charles Shaw. Okay, so Charles Shaw is a victim. The Scarlet blamed Charles for something that they had hand in. Now, where do Enoch play in this? I'm guessing, if I remember, if what she just said like a few minutes ago, Enoch is our great-great-grandfather. So is he the one who put that slab on the table and tried to blame? I think he was. I think he's the one who put that little slab on the table. And the man told him, the seated man told him, no, don't use that. It's compromised. But he used it anyway. But by him being I don't know. Hopefully I'm explaining this right. If y'all get what I'm trying to say, y'all get it. Okay, let's keep going. Another victim of the Scarlet. Okay. The castle, the goat knight, the unicorn. Tabitha, does our family have a history of locking folks up in some sort of rich people dungeon? Is this what it is in the Forbidden Wing? Probably. I too hate the Scarlets except for lovely Edwardine. Please do tell me their secrets and lies. Yeah, let's do this. Don't go into acting, okay? A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now it runs in hers. Yes, it seems your little your trice bore fruit. And will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? Tabitha's eyes go wide. Okay, so which one of us, was it my mom or her mom who did something? Who did something? But if this is the estate, is there a room with bars on the window? I don't follow. Fruit as in, excuse me, that's private. Wait, I'm going to be a daddy? How do you know that? Who are you? Wait, let's talk to Tabitha real quick. Shh, let it talk. I think this might be important. You know, you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside. You'll be able to hear me through the door just fine. Ugh. The world around you swirls, and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates before you. What was this family into? Were they a cult? What did y'all wake up? This is definitely supposed to be the estate, but I could tell how much of this is real and how much is metaphor. I can't tell. Okay, Tabitha, let's just leave the scene. I don't want to be here. Don't you get what's going on here? Do you want me to let you out? I am not messing around with those locks. There are so many locks. I can't free you if that's what you're after. Stop talking. We might miss something. Girl, nobody's talking. That's not what I invited you in for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave town now. You ain't gotta tell me twice. You can't tell me what to do. What's Tabitha? You heard it. I better leave town. I wish I could. Play along. I wish I could. Why should I leave? Absolutely not. I'm not leaving without her, especially if what you say is true. Okay. This guy has nobody to blame but himself. You hear that, Ghost? You were given every warning. You could have just left. You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die, but if I were you, I would use my healthy legs and run as far as away from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? I was just talking about taking her to the beach. I'd kill to go to the beach right now. Why should I trust you? You're wrong. I know it's possible. I have that weird map. I have the spell or whatever it is. Me and her are going to get out of here. You're wrong. Okay. You've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting. Stella. Charlie, get away from the door. Don't listen to it. Stella? Okay, so I'm supposed to be Charlie. Okay. I promise we'll figure out how to free you soon. Stella, can't be much more to these memories. Our witch is real. Eddie, what the heck are you going on here? Eddie, are you? Oh, okay. So this whole time I thought Eddie was a guy. Even when they said Edwardine, I just thought what I thought. Eddie, are you pregnant? How does it know that? Pulls away. This is too much. I just want to go home. Me too. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Yeah, I felt sick pretty much the whole time we've been in here. That room. What was the deal with that room? Are we related to Charlie? I just want to make it clear. No, I know that's for a fact. Even if we can trust what we've seen here, I'm sure Grandma Eddie just miscarried or something, right? Come on, the quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll get out of the ghost. Unless Grandma cheated somewhere, I don't know. You and Tabitha walk after Stella and into the darkness. Who is this? Who feed is this? Okay. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. The lover stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. I don't know how, but this feels so much worse than the last room. They're so lovely. Are you sure I could keep one? You must have worked very hard on them. Remain silent. Neither of them ever left the shadow of their parents, did they? I guess we're supposed to be kids now. Not more puppets. Okay. Yeah, because they was talking about how he made puppets. Of course, it's a present. When you look at it, you can remember all the fun we had. Okay. So now you and Stella are both doing baby voices. Don't expect me to let you live this down. Tabitha, please. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and you want to be childish. I'll try to keep it away from my brother so they don't smash it. I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices, you know. You could probably make real money if you put on a show for people. Dang, even possessed Stella's out here trying to monetize hobbies. I'm gonna crack a joke. Don't joke. Okay, so I'm making the ghost mad, but you're sitting here telling her it's a liar and all this. I don't believe you. A traveling show, and you want me there too? Oh, could we go to town along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful places in the world. What's with everybody in the beach? Again with the beach. I said let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's just get away. That's how I'm feeling. Of course, we can go anywhere you want. Tabitha Stella, please, don't look at me like that. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. Okay. Oh, they're underneath the table playing. So I see some legs over there too. There. Are you done with Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to thunderous black before you or Tailah can get to another world. Can we please? Can we leave? Stella. And Stella. Does it spell out something? Oh, they're taking a bow. A single spotlight remains illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. Oh, so who was it that played with puppets? Was it Charlie? Was that his spirit? Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. Maybe when I'm editing and I'll understand it, I will get my brain together. We're the final performers, aren't we? The trapdoor. Are we back in Rosalina's room? Do you think it's over? You should open it. Open the trapdoor. Let's just say that first. We must be. Which one of us is going to open the door? Girl, I'm not scared. I'm opening it. You wordlessly step towards the trapdoor. It creaks open all on its own. Oh God, this is much worse than opening it ourselves. Oh, it opened on its own. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumbled through the hatch. There go that symbol. It's the Aries. Charlie, it took some digging, but it's here. The map was right. Ooh. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. Okay. We could be happy to get... Not her pushing her. Okay, so Eddie pushed Charlie down the stairs. Eddie? He's crying. Oh, she bashed his head in. So did Eddie... Okay. Negan. Okay. Oh God, I'm actually going to be sick this time. Your cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. There's nothing here. This place... Not me repeating. So Edward Dean was a murderer. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Who was Edward Dean in relation to? In relation to us? She's our grandma. Are we in hell? Maybe we're in purgatory. Okay, everyone is missing and we're suspended in an infinite void. Do we start walking or what? How do you know we're not related to Charlie? Okay, so this is what I'm assuming. Either Eddie was having Charlie's baby and she got into a relationship with a Scarlet and decided... Because she said, Tabitha said, our last name isn't Shaw. So that means either Eddie was having an affair, or she got pregnant before she did that to Charlie and didn't know, or maybe she did know and didn't tell Charlie, but then went on to have a relationship with a Scarlet, or aka Enoch. Hold on. Do they ask who is Enoch to us? No. I know she's our... I'm going to say, how do you know? Easily, Everdeen had more than one child, and our grandmother, Mary Bell, was the eldest. Okay? You literally just made the story make even more sense. You just said Everdeen had more than one child, and our grandmother, Maribel, was the eldest. Can Maribel be the child that is now... Y'all get what I'm trying to say? I can't explain it, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Crap. Okay, maybe I don't have neatly constructed logical argument for why he can't be our great grandfather, but someone would have told me. And you know what I just said about history? And you just said there's history written about it? People write lies, Tabitha. Get out the void. I don't want her here with me anymore. I don't want to bond with my cousin anymore. She's slow. Arg. I said arg. I'm a pirate. Ugh. Why aren't these broken memories timestamped? But my thing is, why you weren't were you harassing every bloodline, or were you just harassing us? Y'all all look creepy. Ugh, what now? That's Charlie. Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? Their names are back to normal. They must not be in the character anymore. Are you talking to us? Tabitha's the one you want. I hadn't even stepped foot in this town before a couple of days ago. Why should I be? I'm not responsible for any of this. Yes, no, I'm sorry you died. You gotta let this go. Man, let it continue. Hold on. You let the spirit continue. You must answer these crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die. Please, I have to be alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. To pay for the years that we were taken away from me. What? What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. If you want I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, it's absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. What type of, what is that show? It's on Netflix, and the dad made a deal with the devil, and it came for his kids. That's what this reminds me of. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. BS. Book smart. You're on trial here, aren't you? Advocate for yourself. You can't actually make either of us do anything, can you? I don't understand. And what happens if we refuse? Advocate for yourself. Let's ask this question first. I can keep you here, and I can do whatever I want with them. You can refuse, but if you do, then I will stay. I will stay until you get what I'm owed. Okay? Advocate for yourself. If you're putting us on trial, you need to give us a chance to present our case. Hear us out, spirit, before you so readily pass judgment. Tabitha, let me talk. Let me cook real quick. Yeah. We have rights, you know. I take it if you have a plan then. Shut up, Tabitha. Your plea is met with silence, but silence isn't judgment. Keep talking. For all your focus on the collapse and your death, have you forgotten about Eddie's pregnancy? We're not just Scarlets. We might be Shaws. You're losing the sight of things. Do you want revenge or do you want justice? Do you need anything from us to move on? Whether you realize it or not, nobody is keeping you here but you. We can't give you closure. The memories you showed us here were rife with overblown metaphor and exaggeration. How can you possibly pass judgment on us if you're no longer anchored in reality? You were told to leave repeatedly. You knew the risk and chose to stay anyway. Why should the sins of your forefathers be passed on to us? Were Charles Shaw's sins passed on to you? Never mind. Try again. Try to argue with the ghost. It's pointless. Let's start with the first one. That's right. Our grandmother was Edward Dean's eldest child. She could have been your child. What? I think I said that wrong. More silence. Keep going. You don't need anything from us to move on. Okay. I want to try to go in order. You were told to leave. Okay, let's go with this. A fresh tension bubbles up in the air. You're almost out of this. You losing the sight of things. You want revenge or justice. You don't need anything from us to keep moving on. I feel like if I say this, he's going to switch out. Okay, let's say that real quick. The jury box is pulled away, and as you and Tabitha are brought face to face with the spirit, it's time for your closing argument. Screw your family, screw my family. Why are we letting the choice made by our fathers destroy our lives too? Don't become in death what you hated so much in life. You don't know anything anymore, do you? You don't know right from wrong. You don't know the fact from fiction. You just it's time to go, Charlie. Okay. You just, I'm mad I read that out of nowhere. You don't know fact from fiction. You're just a sad memory of rage and self-pity, and you need to finally die. I'm going to go with mystical, baby. I'm going to try to, reason with the spirit. Don't become in death. Wait, did I mess up? Silence. Oh, no. I think I messed up, y'all. Okay. We having a little vision out. This place is cursed. Uh-huh. Never return. I hear you. I don't plan on. Because once it's game over with, like I said, they give me that option to stay or leave. I'm leaving. I don't care if I save the town. I don't like Kanika. I still come visit my cousin. Avery, cool. Mr. Gutierrez, Mr. G, cool. Are we back? Stella, she alright, but Kanika, what's going on? You playing with your little puppets? Oh, I'm so sorry this happened to you, Charlie. I'm so sorry. They're gonna have to pay for what they did to my boy. Win a trial, the hunted turnabouts, okay, and then everything fades to black. Are we back? You and Tabitha come to the basement, a mound of packed dirt in front of you. Your friends are nowhere to be seen, though Sybil remains standing on the stairwell as if she's been patiently waiting for you to get up. Ah, the spirit is gone, and the two of you are back, and both of you are whole. I have to admit that this is quite an unexpected outcome. Excellent work, Ty. I don't know what the other outcome could have been. Could we have died? Could we have lost Tabitha? I don't know. I hope you two don't mind, but I took advantage of the distraction to free everyone else. They're all outside. Take all the time you need to collect it yourselves. I'll see you out there. So are we still in a house? Sybil heads up the stairs, leaving you and Tabitha alone in the basement. But we're not done. We still got to figure out what's going on with that lady, Edwardine. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little lost, but I feel like I understand, and I will talk about it on the outro. Let's focus. Huh? So that actually worked? I've got to stop picking fights with you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost hunter. I said I'm a ghost. Investigate the shallow ground. So Sybil's got some actual mysticism going on, huh? Oh, is that a bit of respect I'm detecting from you? Thanks, Tabitha. That means a lot. We'll see if you feel that way in the morning. Let's just crack a joke. Forget I said anything. Let's go. Oh, dang. You're outside. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across the steps of the library. Finally, we're out of the fun house. I'm going to go wait by the car. The last thing I want to do after all that is talk to people. Tabitha doesn't wait for you to respond, pushing past you and heading towards the car. I'm going to peace out too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. Yeah, Zane, let this be a moment for you to realize you need to live a better life. Don't be like Becca. Becca is going to get herself hurt. See ya, Rosalina. See ya, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. How are we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now's not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. It's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so sore. Yeah, because you was possessed. My bones weren't meant to be the end like that. I'm going to be hurting for a few days at least. Wait, so did everyone experience this? And poor Rosalina. Oh, no. We are not about to sit here and be, poor Rosalina. Nobody told her to come. Her dad did, but, oh well. That's what happened. I'll make sure to bring them both some tea later. I think I have just the thing. Mom, this is no time for tea. Shut up, Kanika. The girl's lost her leg. She needs real medication. Her dad will take care of her because he's the one who told her to come. Real medication comes from natural ingredients, doesn't it? What I have to offer is no different than what Dr. Kelly would prescribe. And besides, she saw Dr. Kelly. Okay. And besides, after all you've seen, are you really so sure you have that much of a grasp on real and unreal? Ty, is it really gone? The house is clean. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gaslit your ghost to death. Yeah, it's over. It was a bit of a Hail Mary, but yeah, it's gone. I didn't have to sacrifice anything. I just saved all of your skin through the power of my master debate skills. I'm just happy I could help. All that matters is that Rosalina can go back and sleep in her own room. Her own home. He made silent. The house is clean. Say the line. I witnessed it myself. Ty convinced the spirit to move on from the world, and it did. That's amazing. Wow, I guess I owe you one. Kanika, shut up. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'll do my best to make it up to you. To think that ghosts are real, actually real, Stella's got to be over the moon right now. Stella looked very scared. Actually, wait, where is Stella? The crazy thing about it, she begged to have a ghostly experience and deal with some cryptids and all that. Now look at her, shaking in her boots. She's about to delete her YouTube channel. Oh, she's just standing there by herself. That isn't like her. Is she okay? Hey Stella, are you okay? Hey Stella, want to hang out with the rest of the class? Go talk to Stella. Let's just go talk to her. I'm gonna go check in with her. You walk over to Stella. Oh, hey Ty, you okay? I'm here if you need me. There was another one that was carving there, so I guess ghosts actually real, huh? Your channel's gonna go wild for that stuff. I'm so sorry I couldn't get you out of there soon, girl. She wanted this and she got it. Okay, you seem shell shocked. So I guess ghosts are actually real, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Sorry, I can't talk right now. See you later. She's hurry off and down the road. Bye. Bye. What if she's still possessed? I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. I'm starting to think Stella might be a bit of a flake. I guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the thing kind of did play with her a lot. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I thought they'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it will just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. I'm honestly surprised she and Zane are the only ones heading out right now. You've all been through something awful, and each and every one of you needs rest. Especially you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. So you sick and you around us? Nasty. Now, can I say that? What was it like being puppeted? Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? I should head back to Tabitha. Were you all conscious that whole time? Yeah, I'm curious. Everyone glances at each other, though none of them gave any of their years away. You can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah, it was awful. Kind of fun, too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least up until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? I'm starting to agree with Tabitha on your parenting. After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? You couldn't have known what was going to happen. You actually tried pretty hard to warn us about things, Oscar. None of us took you seriously, though. There was another carving. I ran into Wayne. In one of those rooms, he vaguely threatened Stella if I keep poking around. You're right. You should have stopped us from going in there. No, you should have stopped her. Not us. What was it like being puppeted? Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? I mean, if they was mainly talking about her, Rosalina, then I will say these things. But he's talking about us as a whole. That has nothing. We volunteered our service to go there. Rosalina shouldn't have been in there. Maybe the kids shouldn't have been in there as a together. But I'm not gonna sit here and act as if he didn't okay for Rosalina to go in there. We as adults we agreed to go there on our own. I'm gonna just talk about that. Wait, are you serious? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed her dishling with his bare hands. It was with his bare feet, you mean? Of course we should not bare feet. He had on boots. Of course we should be. I don't know. I think he's harmless. Yeah, because we don't know what Wayne's gonna do. We don't know him still. I'll make sure Stella knows what's going on. There was someone else in there. But that's my house. Rosalina and I live there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Ty for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. You couldn't have known. You keep giving me visions. You're right. You should have stopped us from going in there. What was it like being puppeted? No idea. The words just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. I was mostly just scared. Okay, so Oscar was angry. Rosalina was scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. Okay, we don't care. We don't care, Kanika. I was just cold. Okay, so you probably was a dead person. You were scared. You felt powerful. You felt angry. Okay. I mean, you were the dad. Who was Avery again? She was a witch, but she knew about what was going on between Edward Dean and Charles, or Enoch, one of the two. But I think it was Charlie, because I think I was Charlie. You were the mom. Avery, who were you? The entity. But I think you were the one behind the door. You were right. You should have stopped us from going in there. Let's talk about this carving. It was pretty weird. I wonder if these things are all tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. I think it is. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights. And you're right. There's another one in the clinic. I'm sorry. I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town, and they've been giving you visions. This is news to me, too. I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Ty, you have time? I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you had the chance to get some rest. What was it like? That's going to be my last thing, and then we're going to head out. They're all glanced away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spilling out. It was like I had no control over myself. I remember each and everything I said. It's like it was burned into my memory. Okay, go home and write it in a journal so I can, go through it. You poor souls. I can't begin to imagine what you've all been through. Okay, let's just go home. I should head back to Tabitha. And I should probably head back inside. It's starting to get chilly out. I mean, maybe if you put on that shirt you had on at the library and stop thinking showing your dad bod and whatnot, trying to be fast and get a girlfriend, get dressed. And there's still work to do. Get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you, all of you again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika, dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. And she had the nerves to be in our face. Nasty. I'll see you tomorrow, Ty. Girl, we are not friends. I don't know. If I manage to get out of bed, then yeah, I'll see you. But I'm worried and I want to talk about stuff. Remain silent. Girl, you say nothing in response to Stonewall. I guess you got a lot on your mind right now. I'll be around tomorrow if you want to talk. Kanika, we aren't friends. We're not friends. You act so, Kanika wearily treks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. Are you telling me to swing by? So you give me all these details. I'll see you then, Ty. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. I guess it's just the two of us now. So you have no idea who you were? I can roughly place most of the others. What do you remember? Do you regret coming along tonight? Look, that was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days. But it was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if that makes sense, but how many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? I mean, I wouldn't want to brag about that. I guess I finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. What do you remember? So, none whatsoever, but I remember everything I said, and I remember that code. Okay, a prisoner of Scarlet's. I wonder what your family was up to back then. So you were a prisoner. I guess we can add to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. I might start forgetting soon, but for now, it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't most pleasant, but even though I feel like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. You're weird. I guess I finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. Avery chuckles, then grabs at their ribs, wincing. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling, and knowing we all went through it together, it makes it easier. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in. Which remind me, I better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep enough to heal up. Okay. Avery heads off, leaving the square in the front of the library empty. Time to warp things up here. Wrap. I said warp. Girl, get it together. Look at forehead. The right back is quiet. It's not, that's the usual, but not tense. Tabitha looks lost in thought as her glazed eyes stare at the winding mountain road. So I guess ghosts are real. Thanks for coming along tonight. The place would have been a lot worse without you. Yeah, let's thank her for coming. I said that someone had to be here to watch your back, but I guess you wound up handling everything just fine by yourself. Do you trust me now? More than I trusted you an hour ago, at least. So I guess ghosts are real. Yeah, I guess so. It feels like people should be making a bigger deal about this. It's pretty terrifying to think that. Heck yeah, what a thing to be able to definitively find out. How you feel about that? The same as I felt before we went into the house. You'll be surprised how quickly people adjust to terrible realities. I much rather move on from what happened tonight than making a big deal out of it. And I'm sure most of your little friends feel the same way. Still, you did a good job tonight. I'm almost proud to call you my cousin. Right in silence. You slide back into silence as the car makes its way back to the estate. What's going to be waiting for us? Wayne? We had an adventurous episode. Take that picture down. He's a disgrace to our family. You're back inside. After the events of this evening, the howling winds and unsteady creaks of the estate almost feel like a warm welcome. Well, we're back. I still can't believe we all made it out in one piece. I want to talk about Wayne. Really talk. Do you think Stella's okay, like emotionally? She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. How did you know to call Sybil? We might have gotten rid of... Who else should I called? The cops? I believe you've seen the competence on full display. Besides, I'm sure you heard that old woman talk. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with the ghost, it'd be her, right? Not that we needed the help, apparently, but how was I supposed to know you were able to talk to ghosts into submission? I want to talk about Wayne. Here we go. Girl, do you think he's actually going to hurt Stella? No, he's a creep, but I don't think he has it in him to hurt her. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Stella's irritatingly resourceful. She'll be fine. Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex-cousin. All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. So is he a ghost or is he real? I'm so confused. Like, no one is telling me that. Why is he all gross? You really don't want me talking to him. What does he know that you're afraid of me finding out? I just know him. Please trust me. I say he's bad news. Why is he all gross? He's sick or something. Probably part of why he's such a creepy weirdo now. I don't know if he's contagious, but I wouldn't rule it out, so don't go near him. Leave it at that. So, do you think Stella is okay, like emotionally? She's running off back. I'm worried about her. Okay, we could text her. We might have gotten rid of the ghost, but I'm still traumatized. All right, I think it's time for me to return in. Yeah, we're going to bed. That's a good idea. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all, and then the bus comes. I'd like to stay in touch after all this is done. I'll do my best. You can tell me what to do. I mean, you can't tell me what to do. Girl, we're past that. And then we never have to see each other again. I don't have to leave though. Girl, we didn't cross that bridge yet. We can stay in touch though. We both got plenty of time to think that over. Yeah, like I got time to think about staying. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. I hope those possums don't have a baby. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling to bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family musty covers. Wayne, you better not. It's Wednesday night. You're nearly half awake. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put... Oh, that was Charles Shaw Jr. Okay. Has been put to rest, but disaster still looms over the town of Scarlet Hollow. Still tonight was a good night, and you fall asleep with a gentle, well-earned smile on your face. I need to write this down. Y'all know I'm not good with family trees. Okay, we finished episode 3, book smart, finished episode 3 with mystical. Okay. Continue. Okay, no, we're ending it right here. Save. How many slots can we have? Oh, we can have a lot of slots. Okay. We're going to save it here. No. Okay. Yes. Okay, so there we have it. We just finished episode 3, and as per usual, there's lag. It's okay. That's nothing new. At this point, my nickname about to be Miss Lag. But yeah, we finished episode 3, and this episode had a lot going on. Wow. It's a lot to take in. Like I said, I'm still going to have to understand the family tree. Charles Shaw Jr. obviously is Charles Shaw's son. Edward Dean is was a lover of Charles Shaw Jr. We're not 100% sure what bloodline we fall on, but the eldest Maribel or Marybelle is our grandmother. So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. I'm going to try to understand this. So episode 4, I will have a clear mind and just know what I'm talking about for sure. But obviously my theory was right. Our family was up to no good. And Enoch was something crazy. Wayne is our cousin. And we still have a lot of questions we need answers to. But yeah. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We got 2 more episodes, episode 4, episode 5. They're still working on episode 6, and I'm assuming episode 7 because we're there for a whole week. So I'm assuming it's going to be 7 episodes. So, yeah. I know episode 4, we're going to be going into Sybil, talking to her and sneaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic. So, well, I'm looking forward to that. But that is the end of this episode, this video, and y'all stay tuned for more. Thumbs up the video if you like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.